All right, let's take a quick look at the Tennessee Electronic Library for our assignment, which we're really going to start this week, but we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves to it this week. If you've used this before, oh, I am so happy for you. This is one of the best things about living in Tennessee. The TEL, oh my gosh, the resources you can find on it for your research paper. And get this, the citations are already formatted. You don't even have to think about that. So you're going to go to the TEL. You can just Google TEL and it will take you here. And you are going to go to the search area over here on your right. And we are writing a paper in a few weeks about bullying. So just go ahead and put in bullying and then click on search. And this is going to take you to a database full of academic journals. So you're not going to have to think to yourself, is this a valid source? Is this a good source? Is my professor going to approve of this source? Yes, they are, because these are academic journals. So you can go to magazines or you can go to academic journals. I'm just going to start on this page because I noticed this one right here, which has been released in August of 2022. That is very recent. It's a great idea to try to use recent resources in your research papers. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this article. And you don't have to use this article, you can use a different one. But see, I've got a nice short little article here that's not overwhelming at all. And the best thing about it is at the bottom, you've got a source that's already cited. You don't have to put all of this in the proper format, which takes so much time, especially if you're very early in your college career and you're not used to doing things in MLA format. This is all right here. So you can copy this, like select it all with your mouse. And then if you'll right click, it gives you the option to copy. Or if you'll notice right here, this is the shortcut to copy on your keyboard. If you already knew that, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. You would not believe how many high school students do not know that. So you should be proud of yourself just for knowing that shortcut. Control C. So if we click on copy, all right, then we can just copy and paste that. So let's look at this article real quick. I don't want to read it to you because I know you know how to read. Prevalent problem in school, verbal, social, and cyberbullying. This is good information. Ways to be bullied, teasing, spreading rumors. I think we've all been bullied. So I think that most people, have a connection to the subject of bullying, which is one of the reasons that I enjoy having you write about this subject for one of your first real research papers. So what something I want you to understand is this article does not have an author. Okay? So when we do our citation, that is the information that's in parentheses in our essay. When we do our citation, we're not going to put an author there. Okay? You're going to be tempted to use this person who, has a quote in here. You're going to be tempted to use Dr. Kapoor, but these are not the authors. They're just people that the author has quoted. Okay, so there's no author for this article. That doesn't mean it wasn't written by anyone. It simply means that it was written by a team or it was written by a ghostwriter for an organization like Business World. Okay, so instead of using the author's name, we're going to use the title of the article in our citation within the actual text of our essay. So, you know how last week we did quoted in Goodreads? This week we're going to put this information in our parentheses, and I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Okay, so let's go back to our actual assignment. For our assignment, and I'm just typing this in, and I knew I needed to make a video for you all. So for our assignment, you're going to go to TEL, you're going to search, like I said, you're going to type bullying in, and then you're going to find an article. Make sure you find an actual article. Um, sometimes you'll actually find like this is a book review and it's not really helpful, or this is a summary of another article and that's not really helpful. You want to just try to find a good article about bullying, and you may have to look for a little while. Don't expect to use the one that you click on first. All right, so this is the information that I told you about. And then the best part of TEL is the source is already cited there for you. For this assignment, you're going to find an article and you're going to summarize it. And then you're going to copy and paste the citation underneath. And I'm going to show you the model right now. So the model that I started with was in a recent article from Business World, and you'll notice that I italicized Business World, and that's because it's italicized up here in your citation because it is the title of a resource. So we're going to title it from a recent article in Business World, bullying and its effects on students and their academic success are examined. Okay, the article states that physical and cyberbullying are a problem in schools throughout the country. Okay. And if you're going to continue summarizing, I'm not going to summarize the whole thing, but at the end, you are going to include a citation. Your citation goes in parentheses. And for us, it's the title of the article because we don't have an author. And I'm going to put a star here. If your article has an author, then that author's name goes into the parentheses, goes into the citation at the end of your paragraph. So, and that might look like, let's say the author's name was Kelly Jones, then you might put Jones at the end, just the author's last name. Okay. All right. So you're going to also, after your summary, tell me about your experience with the TEL. Okay, so you're going to do a 200-word summary, and then you are going to do a very brief explanation in 100 words or more about your experience with the Tennessee Electronic Library. And that is all we're going to do this week. As always, message me and let me know if you have any questions, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.